So today, as you can see, is my second time ever going to Freddy's Steakburgers. I drove all the way down to Linden, New Jersey because I wanted to get this. I was actually in Coney Island. It's the 4th of July, so happy 4th to everybody celebrating in the United States. But I have an idea of what I like here, so I'm gonna double check it. They also have a concrete shake, a key lime concrete shake. I'm a key lime person, so I'm excited for this, man. Drop a thumbs up, you guys are in the vibes, and let's see what it's hitting on. Freddy's, we back. Key lime shake came out first, so I'm gonna try that first. This thing is thick as hell. There we go. Oh, that's gas, bro. That's serious. That's so good. There's little pieces of key lime pie in here. That'll do something to you, my boy. I'm guess 113. So like I said, this is my second time ever eating at Freddy's. The first time I had it, so I have a good grasp on what I want, but they had 2 burgers that weren't on the menu last time, so I got both of those. So the first one right here, and this is the prime rib burger. And then why do they call it that? Because there is actually prime rib on it. There's also some barbecue sauce, some cheese, and double patty going on here. I got it with cheese curds because I got chili cheese fries. Normally you can get it with fries. And then I got the 2 different fry sauces I like from last time, which is their regular fry sauce and then their jalapeno fry sauce, which I like just a little bit more. But the cheese curds we're going to start with before they get cold, because they're not good once they get cold, in my opinion. Ooh, man. Once these get cold, they're not as good, but let me tell you. Nice little squeak tails. Salted, extra warm. Last time I had these in the car, I was right outside, but I get it a pickup order. This one is like super fresh. I learned my lesson. Sorry, you can't even tell I'm smacking with the noise cancellation. But these cheese curds grew on me. Way better getting them like this than it was from the first time. Prime rib burger, the steak burger. Look at the griddle piece on this, the lattice on this, how thin this is. Yep, thank you. I think I said this in my Texas Roadhouse video yesterday. I don't know what it is. A second before or a second after, I couldn't answer him right away and I felt bad. It's always right when you take a bite, they ask you how it is. It catches me every time, and I'm always like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But I'm sorry, I incorrectly called this the prime rib burger 3 times. This is brisket. I also got a prime rib burger. I couldn't tell the difference, but the prime rib burger has sauteed onions on it. And for some reason, Freudian slip. Their brisket is dry. Very dry. But their burger is good. Very good. So, you can do with that as you may. In other words, I don't necessarily think you need to order the prime rib 3 times. It's brisket. You have to excuse me. I had to get up, and my bystander, it's early. I've been up since 7 in the morning. I had to go to Coney Island. I had to film this whole thing at the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. So my brain is just fried at this point. It's 1 p.m., but it's early by my standards. This was good, though. The prime rib brisket. The funny part is, according to their description, this prime rib. I'm tired, bro. The funny part is, according to this description, their brisket, their barbecue brisket, is pit smoked for 16 hours. Next time, do it for 12. Because it's a little... It kind of reminds me of like beef bacon, which I don't mind, but it doesn't feel like brisket. It just feels like beef bacon, which is, I guess, because it's smoked similar, the flavor profile, but it's very crispy and not tender at all. But the rest of it is your basic steak burger with barbecue sauce on it. You can probably go a little bit of their jalapeno fry sauce. And do that instead. It's like I said, I like this burger. I just feel like the prime rib is not necessary. But cheese curd is a nice touch. Let's go a little fry sauce here. I like the jalapeno version a little bit better. Just because it's got a spicy kick to it. But in my opinion, I would, unless you get a better version of this, just get the regular steak burger version. I'm still going to give it a 7.5 out of 10, but I feel like the brisket takes away from it. I didn't rate this because they called me up, but this thing is fire. It is a very nice key lime taste. And the thickness of the custard is even better because this thing is like blizzard thick, but there's little pieces of key lime pie in here. This gets a 9. I'm going to tear this up. This will come home with me. I like this better. Last time I didn't get this, I got a shake. The custards are way better. This burger, in my opinion, looks a lot better. It's my kind of burger, but this is their prime rib steak burger. So thin sliced prime rib on 2 steak burger patties, melted Swiss, grilled onions, sauteed mushrooms on a toasted bun with garlic aioli. Everything about that for me is chef's kiss. Let's try this. Hell yeah. This is fire. Garlicky, mushroom taste, mushroom Swiss taste, I should say, on the steak burger. And then you get those grilled onions, so a little bit of that sweetness on there. This is my kind of burger. And again, that lettuce, these are really thin, and then cooked on that griddle. This is good. Again, make sure you're a mushroom and Swiss type of person, or you're not going to like that. Being that I am, that's really good. Onion rings. Battered onion rings at that. Fry sauce on that. Has to happen. There's a bite back here with a ton of that garlic aioli. Needs to be. It's funny because there's some smash burger joints that I've been to recently. They don't smash their burgers enough like Freddy's does. Where they're too thick to be a smash burger, in my opinion. This is how thin a smash burger should be. Right on the money. This is so good. What they do well here, they make your stuff to order, but it just has the feel of like a cookout type of burger. When I mean cookout, I mean like somebody made it to the crib, or like them old diners, and I just think they do a nice job with that here. Most places don't capture that. It's just Diet Dr. Pepper. But I will say this burger combo is $14. So they also charge you like that. Which is why, to me, I still would rather go to Five Guys and pay like the extra $2, $3. But as far as like this is more fast food. I don't think there's many fast food places that are rocking or even coming close to this. If they have a drive-through, the only difference is they do make your food to order, so it's like somewhere in between. But a combo for $14, whereas McDonald's right now is $12, I'm paying you $2 extra in a heartbeat. Hand battered, handmade onion rings, made to order burger, and it really tastes like that. Nothing about this feels fast food. And I want to say it was out in like 10 minutes. This burger, I think, is the favorite one I've got from here. 8.5 onion rings. Also, 8.5. I just think this is a solid ass meal. And then finally, the chili cheese fries. Last time I didn't really care for their fries, but I liked their chili. To me, because they do shoestring fries, where I guess it's kind of like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I feel like steak fries is too much potato, and I feel like this is not enough. I'd rather have this than a steak fry, though. Guess 115? Guess 115 is ready. I was 113, so there's only been 2 people in there since. But I figured I'd add the chili and the cheese to kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Y'all know them old school restaurants I be going to all the time? This reminds me of that. Like the hot grills and the Ruts Hut. Not quite as good, but like a fast food version of it. It still hits better to me than going to like a McDonald's, Burger King, or something like that. Like I'd much rather come here. If they had one closer to me, I'd come here for like a fast food type of vibe more oftentimes than not. The shoestring fries have salt and pepper on them. I got some ketchup. Yep. So there's not much else than that, but I'm fine with that. And they're relatively crispy. I just wish there was more potato in it, but I'll still eat them. Chili is decent as far as like a chain chili goes. It does give me Hormel chili vibes a little bit though, so I couldn't have too much of it, which is why I didn't get the hot dog. I was gonna get a chili cheese dog too, but then that'd have been overload. I don't think there are any beans in this, which I know some people, the last video I did said they don't like beans. You ain't gotta worry about that. And then there's like a cheese whiz. This would never. This would never be like something I would order every time I would come here. I don't really care for it, but I'll still eat it. I just wanted to try all of these things again before I gave my final verdict. Honorable mention to their tots. I didn't get them today, but I know they're decent. I only got one stomach, bro. And again, I just came from Coney Island. So, to me, the order I would get is that prime rib burger with onion rings or the cheese curds and a concrete shake. And that's, to me, the go-to at Freddy's. But I do like this place. I think you just got to find your tribe. Not everything here hits. From last time I got the whole menu, but from that time, this is what I know I like. With that being said, I don't think I would call Freddy's over or underrated. I don't think there's enough of them that you can call it either. But I do think this place is pretty good, and it needs to be talked about more. So if you have a Freddy's near you and you haven't tried it, now's your time. But that should be the end of the video. I still got a lot more stuff I got to do, and I need a nap like you wouldn't believe. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand signs. They need it. To YouTube.